country. But what I'm saying,
my ladyship, we take great exception to that statement. Great exception to that statement.
Mr. Orengo,
yes.
Just respond to the issue.
Yeah, I'm responding.
Necessary to
responding.
file a formal application? What is
I'm responding to the issues. As pointed out quite clearly by Judge Tujot, there's nothing I've referred to outside what has been presented by the Director of Public Prosecution. And we're not contesting any fact or averment or assertion or statement made in what has been presented before the court to justify the appearance of Professor Qureshi. What I understood Mrs. Odo to be doing is that Professor Qureshi has standing to appear before you, and on that basis, 5 pieces of documents were presented to the court and given to us outside the door here. We didn't have notice. We saw it for the first time. But now the matter is even more compounded. One of the letters that has been produced is a letter by the Attorney General. The Attorney General denies. I don't know if it's a denial or he has never seen it. He is not even willing to say that indeed Professor Qureshi has been authorized by the Attorney General to appear. It has compounded the matter. And in this letter of the Attorney General himself is saying Professor Kawar Qureshi, QC, is required to maintain a valid practicing certificate for the duration of the retainer. We have not been shown a valid practicing certificate. There's a certificate of good standing. Yeah, to practice in our jurisdiction. When we are talking about a practicing certificate, it's not a certificate from another country. It's a practicing certificate for purposes of our course.
Also have to ask ourselves whether we can dissect the DPP, who has instituted the criminal case in the lower court, and the DPP that is appearing before you today on matters that have arisen out of that proceedings.
My Lord, the papers that have been presented to you, there is a flaw in them. You cannot act on them, and the learned professor cannot appear in court on the strength of those papers. The DPP and the Honorable Attorney General have to put their house in order before we can proceed. May I put them also respectfully on notice that there is a lot to be said, but it cannot be said at this stage as to whether the professor can appear in this court.
Sorry, my lady, I just forgot to point out that under that letter, paragraph 3, the Attorney General also makes it clear that the professor is required to pay such admission fee as may be prescribed. Yes.
That is now going into the details.
Yes.
The first issue we must sort out is whether, one, whether this is a preliminary objection.
Yes.
And 2, if it is a preliminary objection, then should need to take a formal direction.
We are much
and 3, whether then, if that what you propose, that the matter proceeds without Professor Qureshi taking part today, and that the AG clears the DPP and AG get their house in order.
Yeah.
I think those are the
we're much
issues that
we're much
My ladyship, to make it easier, let me put it on record that the Honorable DPP has a right to be represented by a counsel by his choice, and in this case he has appointed Professor Qureshi, who is leading us, and therefore in giving directions we will not be ready to proceed if he's not going to lead us. And secondly, we are happy for the application.